Hi everybody, this is Sarah. And today's video will be the December forecast for Aquarius, December 2021. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising sign in Aquarius. This is my take on the energy, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. So I'm going to be drawing 6+ cards for you today. We're going to look at where you are at the beginning of December, your biggest obstacle or challenge for the month, your biggest asset or tool to use for the month, your home life, your love life, both single and partnered Aquarius natives, and then the outcome, where you'll be at the end of the month if you stay on your current path. I'll draw an additional card for your best stone to work with, and then we'll recap everything. And feel free to jump to the different chapters if you're only interested in, let's say, your relationships or your biggest obstacle for the month. There is a timestamp below. Let's do this, Aquarius. And this month I'm using the Soul Coaching Oracle cards from Denise Lynn. We have a jumper, so let's begin with it. Nice. The first card is inspiration. I am receiving divine inspiration right now. So that's where you are as we begin the month. There's been some ups and downs at work. There's been some issues where you've kind of wanted to scream and quit your job. And we see that that is now behind you. You've been doing a lot of work, Aquarius. You've been trying to play catch up with things for a while. And finally, we're starting to see things pay off. This has been a really interesting year for you. There's been lots of changes. There's been some health scares. There's been some worries about some other things too. And so here it is. The year is almost over and you're at a much better place where you can feel like you can kind of slow down and take a breath. And you're feeling very inspired. You're optimistic and you're ready to go. You're excited about December. So let me pull the next card, which will be your biggest obstacle for the month. Surrender. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. And this is not a big surprise, is it? It's really easy for you to talk to people and tell them, the universe is moving to its own rhythm and everything's going to be fine. You just need to go with the flow. But it's not really that easy personally for you to let things go and to surrender to the divine. And this is so true for all the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and you, Aquarius. It's not easy for us to let go because we feel like we have to micromanage the situation or else it will fall apart, because in the past that's exactly what's happened. Those are the type of lessons that we have to deal with throughout our lifetime. But of course we know, because we've learned, there are certain times when you must push through an obstacle and there are certain times when you must back off and allow things to flow in their natural pattern. And it can be really tough deciphering when to do which action. This is going to be the biggest obstacle for you for the month. I think that this is going to be one of those times when you need to just kind of step back and allow things to flow and have faith that the universe has your back, because it really does. As obstacles for the month go, it could be much worse than this because, like I say, I think this is an ongoing theme all fixed signs struggle with. Not a big surprise and nothing that you can't handle. Okay, let me draw the next card, which will be your biggest asset to work with in December. Oh, nice. Abundance. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectation. Okay, I think that as an asset to use, that's a really good one. And that also sets the theme for the month. You're going to be in abundance. Work is going good. Family's going good. The weather is good. Everything just seems so much easier when you're not having to struggle with lack. So this is going to be a very abundant month for you, and you can relax. Things are coming to you, so you just kind of stay optimistic and let them flow and be open to receive, Aquarius. So that's amazing. That's really good. And if you haven't experienced this abundance yet, be patient. It's on the way and you deserve it. So be ready to receive it with open arms. So the next card will be your home life. Let me shuffle. Beginnings. I cherish all the cycles of life. And this makes sense too, because we just had the major eclipse at the end of November and we started a new chapter. So this is a new beginning for you with your home life. Things are changing. You may have moved or you may be considering moving now. And if that's not an option, you definitely want to redo, remodel, knock down walls, and change up your home space. It used to work. It doesn't work now. And you're ready to make this a more livable, stable place where you can move forward. There's a lot happening with your extended family. There's a lot happening with your immediate family. And of course, all of it impacts your home life. And I also think then it takes us back to the surrender card, where with all of this going on, it would be so easy to fall into that trap and try to micromanage everyone. But in reality, you need to step back and surrender and let everyone have their own lessons. I do feel that this is a positive card though. If you can step back and let it unfold, that you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so far this is an interesting reading, isn't it, Aquarius? The next two cards will be your love life, single and partnered Aquarius natives. Let me shuffle really quickly and draw those cards. Okay, I've been saying so far quite a bit in this reading, you need to go with the flow. And here is the flow card. Single Aquarius natives, this is for you. You need to relax and go with the flow. The glory of the universe flows through me. Okay, this card is about, once again, stepping back and surrendering and letting the energy kind of flow without pushing things. You're ready and anxious to get back out there. You have a lot of adventures planned, things you want to do, places you want to go, but unfortunately, the right person hasn't shown up yet. You're getting attention, but it's not from people that you would actually be interested in. So you're kind of at that crossroads of, do you go ahead and give them a chance just because they're there? Or do you step back and wait for someone that you know you'll be compatible with? In this instance, I would say going with the flow means waiting on the person and not just accepting an invitation from people that are showing up. Go with the flow and know that the right person is out there and they're actually already searching for you. It'll probably take a couple more months for them to show up. I am working on the 2022 forecast for Aquarius, and if you haven't subscribed already, you probably want to because you don't want to miss that. I can tell you, spoiler, that you're going to be very busy next year and that you're going to have a very promising love life with people that are compatible and that you're excited to spend time with. So if the people showing up now don't fit that bill, then I would say just relax. Take this time in December to focus on yourself and your family and don't get caught up in other people's drama. Okay, and if we look at married or partnered Aquarius, the card is leadership. I am a beacon of radiance, support, and love. So I would ask you, are you? Are you supporting your partner? Are you a beacon of radiance and love? Maybe, maybe not, because things have been up and down, haven't they? There are times when you wanted to strangle the other person, and then there were times when you realized this year how much they really meant to you and how empty your life would be without them. So I think this is a month where you kind of sit back and you look at the relationship. And a lot of people, of course, do resolutions for January the 1st, and to really be authentic in doing that, we need to look back at the previous year to see what needs to change. And I think that you're probably going to be doing a little bit of that, especially looking at your relationship. But you're where you are for a reason. You've been through the worst of it, and I think you're about to begin a more healthy, compatible chapter with your significant other. If you're in a relationship where you feel stuck and you're unhappy, then there is a high probability that you might begin an affair in December. But overall, for happily partnered Aquarius natives, I would say this is the beginning of a new chapter. And while things are changing, they're kind of in flux, but you can already see this is going to be a much better chapter with you and your partner. The next 2.5 years are going to be easier on the partnered Aquarius natives than they've been in probably 5. The next card will be where you'll be at the end of the year if you stay on your current path. And once again, astrology, tarot, going to see a psychic, all of this stuff doesn't mean that it's written in stone. It is giving you kind of a heads up, this is what's likely going to happen, so that you have time to change the outcome if that is what you want, if you're not happy with the outcome. So let's pull this card and see where you're likely to be. Focus. All my thoughts are directed towards my highest good. This is a very good card and a very good placement. If you stay on the path that you're on now, it looks like you're going to be very focused and you're going to be very self-aware. You are going to be at the end of December in a very good spot, knowing what you want to manifest in the upcoming year, and probably quite happy too, because it's really difficult to stay focused if you're unhappy, if things aren't working out, if you're in strife, if you're in lack. So I would say say, yes, this is a very good indication that the month flows very smoothly for you and things do work out. Overall, this looks like it's going to be a stellar month for you. There will be some bumps along the way as you work on surrendering and moving back and letting people have their lessons, and as you embrace your own power and accept the new beginnings that are starting. But overall, I think, yeah, with abundance on your side, with inspiration, flow, and focus, doesn't get much better than that. And I am going to draw one more card, which will be the best crystal for you to work with in the month. So let me grab this other deck and shuffle really quickly. Okay, this particular stone is number 1 in the deck. And I think that is so apropos because you are starting a new chapter. So you're starting fresh, brand new. This is a really cool stone too because it's great for grounding. This stone is really amazing because it's very strong, it's very powerful, and it operates on a high vibrational frequency. So if you've been trying to raise your vibration, this is a great stone to carry with you, meditate with, or put under your pillow at night. It's great for clearing out negative energy or clearing a space. And also it's a wonderful protection stone, especially if you're going into a home or an office where there is some negativity. This is a stone you probably want in your pocket or to be wearing as jewelry. It also is a very good stone if you're looking to build your self-confidence or self-esteem. It looks like this is going to be a very good month for you. You're inspired as you start the month. The biggest obstacle is, of course, surrendering and let the universe do its thing. Your biggest asset to work with, which will be abundance, pretty much sets the tone for the entire month, so you don't have to stress over money issues. But abundance means more than just money, though. Could be that you will have an abundance of time to spend with your family. This is a time of new beginnings, and because of that, we see some changes in the partnered Aquarius relationships, and we also see you stepping back from the dating pool in December. You know that someone new is approaching, and you can probably feel it already, can't you, Aquarius? There is someone out there that is searching for you. It'll probably take a couple months before you connect with them, and that's okay. You can focus on yourself and on your family in December. Go with the flow and know that this is going to be a stellar month. I hope you enjoyed this little mini reading. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, and also why not consider becoming a patron. You get to see videos first, and you also get exclusive content. I'll leave a link up here and in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.